Lee Major, nigga.
Okay. Check it out, man. We back with another Major Mondaze. I got a special guest here. You know, my guy here is an engineer, a producer, a studio owner, one of my good friends that I've known for over 10 plus years. Most of the people that I bring here on these early episodes will be personally, personal acquaintances of mine. But this young man, this gentleman here, is definitely somebody I want to get familiar with. He goes by the name of VitoDropThat. What's happening, Vito?
Yo, what's good?
What's good? So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna give you a formal introduction. Vito was my engineer. For those who've been listening to the earlier podcast, Vito has been my engineer for the entirety of my rap career. He mixed and mastered and did several beats for me as the artist Lee Major the Mac. When I was going through school for audio engineering, I leaned on his shoulder anytime I needed. Anytime my homework went right, I definitely called Vito like, "Yo, help me out, V." So Vito, tell us about your early days, just before you got with Boss Grind. What made you get so into this music stuff?
I always had a love for music. I always messed around FL, but never took it serious.
FL, you mean Fruity Loop, right?
Fruity Loops.
Okay, yeah. Fruity Loop is the app that producers make beats on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I always messed around with that. Didn't know what I was doing though, but knew I liked doing music.
Yeah,
That's how it was.
I got that feeling too. Like it's in you. When you like it, you gravitate to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started with Fruity Loop. What year was around this?
This was probably early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
So we like 2001, 2002, up in there. So that's what's up, man. That's a long time because you know what's crazy? I didn't never record anything until I got with Boss Grind. So I knew how to rap. I've been rapping, freestyling, and joking around all my life. So you've been a producer longer than I've been a rapper, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's up. I'm gonna give you some applause for that one because I thought I've been doing music for a long time, but when I hear people that have been doing it longer than me, I love to hear that because you never know when that bug gonna catch you. You just run with it. So how did you start chasing it? First, you started realizing that you like it, and then what was the next step for you?
To take it somewhat serious.
Yeah.
Finding a school down here and doing it.
What school did you go to?
SAE in Miami.
Yeah, I also went to that school. How was your experience there? Because it changed throughout the year. So when you went there, how was your experience there? And what was some of the things you remember most about going to that school?
It was fun. Like the class was straight. Everyone was cool. You know, that's how I met Nelson.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So he was my lab partner on certain projects and stuff. Met him. But overall experience,
yeah,
loved it.
Yeah. So was Charles your teacher? Charles died?
No.
He wasn't there yet. Okay. What about Matt? Circle House Matt. Was he your teacher there?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, so who was one of your favorite teachers that you had?
The Scottish guy. I forgot his name.
I think he's talking about Dave. No, not Dave. Because they changed it around so much. I don't know who was the teachers there.
The teachers when I went probably weren't even the teachers you went.
Yeah, they probably
the whole system wiped out probably.
Yeah. Nah, Matt's still there and Charles Dye's still there.
Everybody else is gone.
Circle House Matt, the black dude, he's still there. No, he left? Matt left?
He's in LA.
Oh, wow, that's
Got a
crazy.
ranch and everything.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the people that we're referring to, Charles Dye is one of the first people who received a Grammy, if I'm not mistaken, for doing the Living La Vida Loca for Mark Anthony. He mixed that, so
wow.
he's the first engineer to win a Grammy for mixing in the box, like mixing completely in Pro Tools. You know, before that, everybody was still mixing analog.
Wow.
So he won that. He got that credit under his belt, you know what I'm saying? And he was my final mod teacher. He was pretty dope. I like Charles. And then the other dude we was referring to is Matt Devereaux, who they call Circle House Matt, who he engineered for Kanye, he engineered for Wayne. He worked a lot with Rico Love. He worked a lot with Pharrell. He worked a lot with Pharrell. Whenever Pharrell comes to Circle House, they request Matt. That's why they call him that, Circle House Matt. So just keeping it going with your story. So you did SAE, and what year did you graduate?
2008.
2008.
September.
And that's around the same
I
time
think.
we got with Boss Grind. How did you? I know
Yeah.
Nelson brung you, but how did that go? Like Nelson, you and Nelson had just graduated, and then like how did it get to where you ended up at Boss Grind?
Well, he used to, I guess, serve. I
Oh, you can say it. You can say it. You can say it. He used to serve him up. He used to
Yeah.
drop off the packs. You know,
Yeah,
little
drop off the
trees.
gas.
Yeah, the gas packs. Shout out to my boy Nelly Nell.
he always had the gas.
Yeah, he always had the gas.
And that's how I met Ramon and I.
Yeah, okay, that's what's up. So you used to just go with him to do drop offs, and then they needed an engineer, and you was
Yeah,
available.
they did music at that crib,
Yeah.
and they knew I did music.
Yeah, that's what's up. I can't remember the first day I met you,
Like
but I
this
do
way.
remember the first day I met Nelson. We was going to a club, and Nelson pulled up, and he had the girl that Izzo ended up dating for a little while. The girl he
The
had
Spanish girl.
the Spanish girl. You remember
Yeah,
the
I
one that we
know.
went to Tampa with? So he brung her, and then Nelson brung her and another Spanish girl, and then
I
there was
remember.
2 black girls that Izzo brung. So I remember that day because Izzo was supposed to be messing with the black girls that he brung, but he jumped ship and was messing with the Spanish girls and left the black girls completely with me. So I ended up with one of them, and Kilo ended up with the other one. Crazy, man. Boss Grind, we used to be doing it big. So, okay, so you first started coming to Boss Grind. When you first came to Boss Grind, like, what was your intentions? You know what I'm saying? I know you wanted to just do your thing, but, like, did you know you wanted to do production, or were you just trying to do engineering? Like, where was your mind state at right there?
At that time I was just trying to just work on anything.
Just work on anything. You was
Beats,
hungry.
music.
Yeah, I remember, man. And you used to drive all the way down from, what is it, Davie?
No, Boca.
Boca. You drive from Boca every day and record us, and then drive home late night, drunk, high, all
Exactly,
type of stuff.
exactly.
Yeah. So that to the listeners, listen, man. To the listeners that are listening, I want y'all to understand. Like, this podcast is made to motivate and inspire. So this man was coming down every day, not getting paid, not getting gas money. He just was using, the opportunity to harness his skills. And like I explained in the previous episode, that it takes years of not getting paid for something to master your craft. That's the only way you're going to master your craft. Trying to chase the bread, trying to chase the money is not going to make you the best at it. You agree?
Hell yeah.
Because, like,
100%.
when he was with Boss Grind, none of us paid him. We all was on the grind. Like, he got, we hooked him up here and there. We would give him free weed, or, if we had, we gave him lunch if we had it, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Vito was never hurting for money, so it didn't bother him that it was an intern type of position, but we all had goals. So, so as you was working with Boss Grind, how long was the stretch for you before you decided to go on your own?
Few years.
It was like at least like 8, right?
Yeah, cause maybe like 4 or 5.
Like 4 or 5?
Yeah,
Okay,
cause I did take a break.
Okay, you took that break. I
Yeah.
remember when you took that
when
break.
I wasn't really doing music.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my boy had
Probably like 2 years.
he had found him a girl, and he was booed up. But like, my dog was gone. Vito was. You couldn't even find this guy. Like,
Always a bad
she
decision.
put that kitty cat on you, V, and had you gone, man. I remember that stage in your life.
Ooh.
Vito was like, "Look, bro, I'm
Okay.
chilling right now. I ain't trying to do nothing." But so when you was taking that break, what was you into? Like, did you have any other hobbies that you was into that you still do now, or not really?
No, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Music is just wrapped around you. I bet, huh?
Yeah, music stuck.
Yeah. So okay, so we did Boss Grind for a little while, and then when did you start getting like your first accolades? Because some of these stories, even though I know about it, I want you to repeat it to the listeners so that way they could really just get to feel you out. So when you left Boss Grind, you went on a hiatus for a little while where you wasn't working. Then when did you get back to it, and what made you get back to it?
Just the love for music, definitely. I just started cranking up beats again,
Yeah.
and then just working with local artists and stuff.
Any notable names you want to mention that you started working with in the beginning?
I mean, a while ago I did something for Ball Greasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I remember you was working closely with is his name? I know now you working with Kodak and Dirty Red and all those guys, but it was another dude you was working with before that. Wasn't he from Chicago or something like that? The dude that Lumbo introduced you to?
Oh, yeah, he's from Chicago, but I never really I only recorded him once.
Oh, you
or
only
twice.
recorded him. Okay.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah, I forget his name though.
Something with an A.
Yeah, something like
Ace
that.
or something. What it might have been.
Something like that. I can't remember the cat from Chicago, but
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that's something else though.
okay. So so the love of music brought you back to it. You started producing again, and then I believe somewhere around that time is when I came home from prison, and then we started linking up doing our thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you get to the studio that you with now? Because when I started hitting you up again, when I came home, you was already there.
Yeah.
So like the people that you're working with now, tell us about that company and how it all started with you.
Okay, so how I met the owner of Palm Beach Records is through my barber.
Mm-hmm.
He said they went to high school together and
Yep.
they've just been friends. And there's a studio right up the block in Boca.
Okay.
So that's where Kodak started his early stuff at, like No Flockin',
Okay.
Skrilla, like that's where he recorded those at,
Okay.
up to Lockjaw.
But were you recording him
Nah,
at that
I
time?
wasn't there.
Oh, you wasn't there yet.
I wasn't there at the time.
So they were established. They were already recording Kodak and some other acts,
Yeah.
and then they met you through a mutual friend.
Yeah, through
Okay.
my barber. I just, all I did was show up, play some of the stuff as I recorded, and that was it.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man.
They seen the talent.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all.
If you see someone.
I'm gonna tell y'all, man. This dude is so talented. His nickname was V12. He goes by VitoDropThat, but his nickname was V12, like a V12 engine, because his fingers would be moving so fast on that keyboard. He'll be tap, 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 tap. And that was his nickname when he was at Boss Grind, was V12, like a goddamn engine. So I'm pretty sure they seen the talent. They seen it in you. They seen the grind. So you started just engineering, and then you started moving your way up. What's your position there now?
Yeah, that was I showed them what I did with Skrilla. Skrilla and Ross. It was that song I showed them, and then it was just it was a wrap after that.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. So, as of recent, you've been getting to work with Kodak. How's that been going?
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
He's so talented. It's crazy.
Yeah. I see you post them all the time, and you be backstage and stuff. I be like, get it, Vito, do your thing.
Yeah, every song I post is stuff I worked on.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Most recent is probably that Up and Stuck.
Okay.
With 2 Gs.
Have you done any beats for them? Any production for Kodak's team?
No. Little production on Nightmare Stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Let me drop the bag on him for that, man. My boy getting to work with Kodak. So what's next for Vito? Like, tell us more about like your future plans. I mean, you still a young man. You younger than me. So what like where you trying to take it next? You already reached this plateau where you working with one of the biggest artists in the game right now. What else is next for VitoDropThat?
Well, right now I'm working close with artist Jay Dirty.
Okay.
Who's Kodak's cousin, and just trying to build that brand up.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna be a part of the whole footprint because he started working with you first, like at that studio first. So that's like his first studio experience with you guys.
Mm-hmm. That's how I got introduced to Kodak, through him.
Through Jay Dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, so he was coming to the studio first, and then he met you, and then he was like, "Yo, you got to meet this cat, Vito." And then that's what's up, man. See that goes to show you. I'm gonna get off topic for a little bit and just speak on inspirational on that. Like, this man grinded for years without pay and harnessed his skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew he loved this shit, but he built his name up first before he got to where he could poke his chest out like, hey, give me this, give me that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these guys and some of these cats that's coming up right now, you need to really understand that, because you can't be too cocky in the beginning. Even if you are hot shit, even if you raw, you got to be humble enough to earn your stripes and work your way up. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yeah, most def.
Yeah, because, I mean, I could just imagine how different, you know what I'm saying, it would have been for you had you just coming in like, yeah, I'm Vito, I'm the best. Like, I'm the best. And you just come in like that before you actually earn that.
Your work has to speak for itself.
Yeah, your work got to speak for itself.
Yeah, it always has.
Yeah, so, okay, so you working with Jay Dirty. Are you doing any production with it, or is it just mostly engineering?
I record everything and mix it.
Okay, you record everything
in
mix, yeah.
house.
Speaking of mixing, like answer this age-old question. I know the answer because I worked with you personally, but what comes first, the compression or the EQ?
It's a really personal choice.
Personal choice?
Yeah, I usually do EQ.
Yeah. You EQ first and then put compression.
Hmm.
And I knew that
And
already
then
because
EQ again.
I know your, and then EQ again,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I know your chain, but we got some techs out there. We want to be able to speak on the tech. Is there any technology that you using that's different right now? Like, don't give away no trade secrets or nothing, but is there any gear that you've been looking at or any new, like, what I'm saying, technology that you got your eye on that you've been trying to, like, incorporate in your mixes?
Everything's plugins these days now.
Yeah.
There's one dude who got the sauce though, Jason Joshua.
Yeah. Yeah. Or do you use his templates?
Nah, he just released the plugin.
Oh, he released his own plugin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Is it like a multi-band compressor or what?
It's like something you put on the master.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Mhm.
that's cool. That's
Fire.
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, we gotta definitely. If you a tech out there, man, look into it. What was it called again?
The plugin's called God Particle.
Oh, the God. Oh, I heard of the God
Oh,
particle.
yeah.
I heard of that. Yeah. Okay, and it was made by
Jason Joshua.
Jason Joshua. Shout out to that guy, man, because I heard of the God particle. It was it actually came up on my news feed, like my Instagram ads feed. It came up because I'm always like looking for tech and stuff. So I guess they
He
knew
mixes everything.
the algorithm read my mind. You feel me? So it mixes everything. I'm gonna check that out because I want to add that to my studio. What y'all running over there? What kind of board you guys got, and what kind of mics you using?
Right now no board. We're using Newman, TLM 102,
Mm-hmm.
and then just into the Apollo. Got the 1176 compressor.
Okay, you got 1176,
Mm-hmm.
but the Apollo using is not the twin. You're using the 8 or the 16.
It's the Apollo. Yeah, the little box one.
The same one I got.
Same one you got. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I seen your studio and I see y'all got, you know what I'm saying, but
Yeah, there is a board there, but
okay,
if a band does come in, yeah, we'll use
you
that.
can use that. Okay, that's only for a
Yeah,
band.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, do you guys do bands at all?
Yeah, this past year there has been like a full drum set.
Mm-hmm.
Dude playing bass,
Yeah.
guitar.
Did you get to
electric
record 'em?
guitar. Yeah, I recorded them.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
dope.
pretty crazy. Everything going at once.
Yeah.
You'd probably do like 2-3 takes of that,
Yeah.
like through the whole song at once.
Okay.
It's a cool process.
Yeah,
how to do
I
it.
kind of
'Cause
like working
everything's
with
live.
bands. I ain't gonna lie. Now that I'm getting more and deeper in the engineering, you've been doing it way longer than me. But at first, I just did it to record myself. You already know my story. I just went to SAE to record myself. But after I got into it and I started recording other people, the thing that I really found that I like is to be a part of the live bands, the live sound, like this concert.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I really enjoy doing engineering. Like, I don't want to record nobody. I get bored. I'll fall asleep on your session at 2 p.m. I promise you I would.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't like to record nobody. But for the live bands, like live, the concert shit, like, I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I definitely would do. Like, I've gotten to do some A2 work for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay.
I've gotten to do some A2 work for the Wailers, which is Bob Marley's band.
Fire.
Yeah, so I've gotten to do some stuff for them. They all use their own engineer and traveling dude that they work with. But I got to do the A2, like I did their patches, and you know what I'm saying. I seen they setup, I seen the way they was running everything, and it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope, man, because I got to even watch them live, both of them. I got to watch them live, and I realized, like, as the engineer, you become a part of the sound when you're really a part of the sound.
You get to see the crowd move and stuff.
Yeah, and then you got to be on your shit because it is live. It ain't no mistakes. It ain't no punch-ins. It ain't no let's do it over. Ain't none of that. The crowd want to hear it right the first time, so that's a lot of pressure. Do you think you would get into the live in the near future, or?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I like studio recording though. My preference.
You prefer that?
Yeah.
What is it about the studio that you prefer?
Something that you could just start with a blank slate and just create something.
Just create something blank.
Yeah.
Just start with nothing. We
Start
came in
with
here with
nothing.
no
I don't know.
song and we left with a hit.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That's dope. That's dope.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. I definitely like that. That's a different aspect to look at it from, because as an artist, I'm always looking at it from the artist perspective. So now that I'm stepping behind the scenes more, I'm getting to really see what you've been seeing, get to see what, you know, Izzu and all the other producers I've been seeing. I've been producing music now. So yeah, man, that's what's up. Let's talk more about some tech, man. You know, so you say that's crazy. The Apollo is taking over like that, where it's become the standard. So for all you like home studio recording people, like if you don't have an Apollo, you are you behind, right? Would
You
you say
behind. Another brand is Antelope. I have that at the crib.
Antelope? Yeah.
Fire, just right up there with Apollo.
But is it a small boy like this one, or is it
Same
different?
thing.
Okay, it's the
You
same.
can get the
it's
big
like
one.
it's modeled after it, huh?
Kinda. But
Yeah.
you can get like the big one where it's like 16 channels and it's like really
Yeah.
heavy duty.
But do they have an equivalent to the UADs?
Yeah,
Okay, but it's all their
it's
company.
their plugins.
And it's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you've mixed with
It's
my shit
right.
on there. If that's your home studio, because at home is where you do my mixing. Like
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I send
yeah.
you stuff.
on my
and you-
laptop. Yep.
Yeah. Do you have the God particle yourself?
Yep.
Yeah. So what's one of the main? Like, how did you get into that? And what's the main purpose for it for you? How'd you get introduced to that plugin? And what's the main purpose that you use it for?
I seen him promoting it on social media and stuff, and then I watched a couple of reviews on it,
Yeah.
and then I just tried it out. I was like, yeah, this is pretty good.
Okay, that's what's up. So earlier, off air, we were talking about podcasting and things of that nature. How you feel about how, you know, podcasting is starting to do like a dynamic switch and starting to take over, like, because now it's to the point where everybody is being an engineer, so to speak, with this little podcast thing. Speak on
Yeah.
that. Like, how you feel about that?
Yeah, the way it's going, podcast is like the future. Like everything's a podcast. Like because there's
Yeah.
so many topics you can talk about.
Exactly. Yeah. So, are you guys gonna expand over there into podcasting?
Yeah. So the company Live One,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they do. Like that's one of their specialties.
Mhm.
They have a few acts that they already signed. I
That's
think
dope.
Nappy Boy. That's T-Pain's brand.
T-Pain's brand is gonna be doing their podcast through them.
Yeah, Nappy Boy. I think.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, I watched T-Pain's podcast. It looked like he's in the studio though already. Like
Yeah, I think they're just the ones that like broadcast it, stream
they're the
it.
one that's streaming it and broadcasting.
Yeah,
it.
and put it on like for streaming. and
Yeah.
stuff
As you
like
as
that.
you already know, I'm doing my my thing, and I'm gonna get more into it. But like I don't know what equipment they're using, but I'll just speak on it. I'm using the live stream HD 51. That's what I'm using,
Okay.
and I'm starting to venture into vMix more. So vMix is the OBS. You know what I'm saying? Which is I forgot what it means. The open broadcast, something like that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just getting into the video, but it's definitely, man, it's lit, man. I'm not even gonna front. I enjoy it. I enjoy producing. I'm gonna produce more segments, more podcasts.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like a show.
yeah,
You
it's
put
like,
a show together.
exactly. I love it. And the different OBSs that I've seen so far is the live switch. Studio switcher is one that you might want to look into. Well, not you per se, but just any listeners out there that want to start their own podcast. Studio switcher is a good one. Mevo is a great brand. That's what our cameras are right now. We're using Mevo cameras. I have a total of 4. And what was the other one? Studio switcher and Studio 6. Studio 6 is the one that comes standard to my HD 51 live stream. Because a lot of people don't understand, man. This is game changing shit. I could literally, like, let's say I act like Kodak. If he was interested in this service, I could literally go with Kodak on tour and sell virtual tickets with him, and be able to stream it live to all his fans, and then people could pay for those virtual tickets. So not only can you have a sold out arena or a sold out venue, club, whatever have you, you could have a whole million people watching for additional $10, $20, $50, whatever price
Yeah.
we want to call it.
That's
And
dope.
they'll be able to watch it live. So this is a game changer for artists, because if the artist jumps on it before a label does, then that's their money, because they brung that new stream of revenue on their own. You know, like if the label do it, now you got to do it and you got to share the money with them. But if you do it on your own and you start getting ahead of the technology, then you'll be able to stand out and be able to make that money, you know?
Yeah.
So
More independently.
yeah, more independently. So staying on top of the technology is key, man. For any artists out there listening, staying on top of technology is key. Cause I remember when Instagram was first coming around, I was late to the party. Like Vito would show me all the new stuff. Like Vito is the one who set up my email that I'm using right now. Like he's always been my techie. Like he's always my techie. So now that he's venturing out and he's doing his own thing independently and I'm doing my thing independently, I had to take on that role that he was doing for me. He was taking care of all, any email, Facebook. He created all that stuff for me in the beginning. MySpace, he created all my stuff, all my pages. So now that I'm in front of my movement, I stay on top of everything technology. Everything. So is there any other tech out there that I need to know about? V, put me up on game if I need to know.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't really been looking.
Yeah. It's a lot of new things out there. Y'all excuse me, I'm trying to like my, but it's a lot of new things out there that I'm sure that the artist's gonna be able to take advantage of. Like, have you been working with anybody who's been dealing with NFTs, like with their music?
Nah, not personally.
You haven't really got into it with the NFTs just yet?
Nah.
Yeah, because you know that, I mean, it's like the more people overlook it, then, like I said, the label's going to get on top of it. But the NFTs, that's a whole nother.
I definitely did little research on them. I seen they have a couple websites, so
Yeah.
where if you buy the artist NFT
That's
or
what I'm saying.
the album, you get a little percentage of the royalties back.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know about those.
Yeah, so that's crazy. That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, that's futuristic.
Yeah, because could you imagine
Makes you
being a
more
part
part of
owner in Tupac's music?
Exactly.
Could you imagine that?
Because you have bought an NFT.
And you know, we Tupac fans over here, you know, so, you know.
We made you, nigga.
So, you know, like, I just, he's the first name I thought about. Like, just imagine being able to own a piece of Tupac's music. Like, the game is changing. Yeah. That's what's up. So, tell the people how they can find you. What if they need a mix for you, Vito? Shout out your socials or whatever.
VitoDropThat on everything.
Everything VitoDropThat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what's up. So, can I expect to get some beats from you soon? You know, I always ask you when I hear from you.
Yeah, I got some in the cut.
I know you got something in the cut, V, because I used to be snapping on your joint. So, man, you know, if anybody don't want to pack, I definitely do. I definitely want to pack. So let me know when you get some more beats going.
Is your iPhone damaged? Come to We Fix MIA, Miami's largest black-owned repair shop. We have 2 locations conveniently located in the city of Miami and Miami Gardens. We also have a mobile van equipped to repair your devices anywhere. For more information, visit us at WeFixMIA.com. Is your iPhone broke? We can fix it, we can fix it. Is your iPad cracked? We can fix it, we can fix it. Call We Fix MIA. Call We Fix MIA. Is your iPhone broke? We can fix it, we can fix it. Is your iPad cracked? We can fix it, we can fix it. Call We Fix MIA. Call We Fix MIA. You can also find us on your favorite social media outlets at We Fix MIA. That's WeFixMIA.com, or call us at 305-751-8486.
All right, V. So I wanted to ask you. You know, you worked on a lot of artists, and you've done beats yourself. But who do you like to listen to? What's some of your musical influences?
Right now, who I'm listening to?
Yeah, past and present. You know, give me a wide range of type of music you listen to.
Well, past gotta be Jay-Z, a lot of Nas and Fab, 50.
That New York vibe, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
You would say that's because you grew up listening to that up north? Because you originally from where again?
New York.
You from
Brooklyn.
New York? What part? Brooklyn?
Mm-hmm.
So you a Brooklyn engineer.
Yeah.
So growing up top, you know, that was like most of the influence up there, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Is there any other people that you listen to that's like more like, you know, a different type style or?
Yeah, definitely. I listen to Young Boy, Gunna, Kodak, of course. Ross.
Ross is hard.
Yeah.
He be doing his thing, but Ross is hard. He be,
I have a wide range, really.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I like a lot of West Coast stuff, like Mozzie and stuff. I fuck with that shit. Yo Gotti.
You see, Mondaze just turned himself in too, man. That's crazy.
They had to drop that album.
Yeah, man. He had to turn himself in. So he gonna sit down for a year. So right now it's free Mozzie. Mozzie definitely hard. I fuck with Mozzie heavy. Yeah, that's what's up. So you say young boy be snapping. Young boy definitely be snapping, man. I just wish he would, like, you know what I'm saying, not being so much beef, you feel me? Like, you know, I'm the OG now, you feel me? So when I talk to the young cats, I just want them to be around, you know what I'm saying? The more you beefing, the more you ain't gonna, the more shit is gonna go down. That's all I can say. With beef comes trouble. So if that boy just stay on his game, man, he like a new age Pac, honestly, you know. Like, I fuck with young boy. He a rebel. You know?
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah,
just
he a
beat
rebel.
the feds.
Yeah, he a rebel. I fuck with him. I definitely fuck with him. So, with that being said, who you want to work with? Like, what artists would you want to work with?
That young boy probably.
Young boy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't say Future, because I know you
Future
listen
too.
to Future heavy. Like,
Yeah.
are you still listening to Future?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he ain't
Future,
been dropping
definitely.
as much, but you know, I remember back when he first was coming out. Like, I remember riding with you and listening to that.
Yeah, Future definitely up there on top main listeners who I listen to.
Definitely, yeah, that's what's up. So what's one of the craziest stories you had at the new studio? Because, you know, we got crazy stories from back then. But, like, any crazy stories been happening at the new studio? Because the studio always got some shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a little shit that be going down.
Yeah.
One time they told me that when Boozy came up there with Coley and stuff, they must have had like 40, 50 people in the whole building, like line wrapped around.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, they coming deep.
Yeah.
They coming deep, yeah. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Coley, man, South Florida artist. But yeah, so you said it's Live One. Has it always been Live One, or is it like a merger happened?
The merger. So the studio is still called Palm Beach Records.
Okay.
It's just a merger with Live One, so it's Palm Beach Records / Live One studio podcast.
That's dope. That's dope. How many rooms y'all got there?
Just one room.
It's just one main room.
Yeah, one. We got the control room, and then we got the podcast / recording booth.
Okay. So the booth for recording is the same booth that the podcast is in, or is big enough?
Yeah.
Yeah,
big
that's
room.
dope. They got a big room, and then they just I get it. That's what's up, man. Y'all doing big things, man. That's what's up. I'm definitely looking into getting a bigger space soon. You know, I've been here from the beginning. This is where I started at, but I'm still gonna keep this though. This gonna always be here. I'm gonna just build something new. This will probably be always where most of my creative process happens at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but if I get something new, like, it'll just be for commercial use.
Yeah.
And then I'll go mix over there or do whatever I got to do. But this is probably where I always will record my music, as long as I got this location.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
The OG room.
Yeah, because my next plan would be to buy a house and then put my studio in my house. Until that day comes, this is home. You feel me?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah. And you know, you helped design this, so let's give you some love for that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Most of everything that like my whole setup, like, cause you say you got the Neumann over there, I got the Neumann over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the Apollo over here. It was your idea to get the Apollo over here a long time ago.
Yeah.
So that's what's up, man. I appreciate that, definitely. Let's see, what else can we get on? So let's speak on this. The other day I was watching a performance at Rolling Loud, and I seen the artist. I'm not even gonna say his name because I already know this artist like to talk shit. But I just seen an artist at Rolling Loud, and his whole show was like delayed like a motherfucker. Like, it was like he was so off.
Damn.
He was just off, and the beat was off. It's like it just was not lining up and not clicking.
The new thing is they don't rap with just the beat.
Yeah,
They
rap
with the vocals
with
playing.
the vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
A lot of these artists.
Do you ever try to advise the artists that they need to like do in and out so they could have that track so that we could be able to do that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
You want to when you're performing, you want to perform.
So give them that game though. Like tell us exactly like what it is when I say the in and out tracks. Like what does that mean?
Like the backing tracks, the strong words, every other ending on the bar.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that to enunciate, so that way the engineers, us, can take that.
It gives it a feel too.
It gives it a feel, and you can use it when you're performing, so that way you could be able to catch your breath.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct, right?
Definitely.
So, because, with me, I'm still learning at the same time, even though I graduated, with a 4.0 and all that, but still, I'm still learning. So, if y'all didn't catch that, what we trying to tell y'all is that when you're an artist and you doing shows, rapping over your own lyrics, it's okay in certain situations. Like if it's a small venue, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's a small venue, but
they should always have a background track.
You should always have that background track if you're gonna do a big professional show, and you gotta do it over your own voice because that shit looks weak. It looks weak. It looks terrible. It sounds terrible. Engineering wise, sonically wise, the crowd it can't go up there and tell you that it sounds terrible, but we know that
experience wise, if you're in the crowd, you're not gonna enjoy it.
You're not gonna enjoy that because the beat is gonna be faster than you, and you're gonna be off, and then their vocals is gonna be saying everything. So now we got a doubling effect, and that shit is just corny. Nobody wants to hear a doubling effect for 30 minutes while you're on stage. Yeah, it's just. That shit is not what it is. So to all the upcoming artists out there, take advantage of these jewels and run with them and apply them in your set, so that way you can have the dopest set on the block. You feel me?
Definitely.
So let's talk about production, man. When you do a beat or when you get a beat and the artist come to you and like, hey man, Vito, drop that. I need my shit to sound hard. How do you attack that? What's some of the first steps without giving away too much sauce? Like, give me like a 1, 2, 3. What's some of your first steps that you do to a beat that may be foreign? Not even a beat you made, because a beat you made, I know what you're gonna do. So a beat, if I come to you tomorrow and I got a beat, and I'm telling you to mix this for me, how you gonna attack that?
So if I'm mixing a beat,
yeah. I mean, you're going to mix and master the whole song.
So, yeah, if I'm mixing a beat, make sure the bass is knocking.
Yeah, bass got to be knocking.
The bass got to be knocking. The clap or the snare, got to be
present.
Yeah, and the melody.
That melody got to stand
The
out.
melody, yeah, because that's going to carry the track.
Definitely. That's some good game right there. Y'all got to pay attention because I know a lot of y'all is mixing y'all own, stuff out there, and it's cool to mix your own stuff. If you can't get to VitoDropThat, you can't get to We Major Studios, take these gems, run with them, and and flip your own style. So make sure you got the bass knocking. You heard it straight from Vito. Make sure that's the first thing he said. Make sure the bass is knocking on your shit, so that way we could feel it in the club. And what was the second one?
Make sure that snare is like crisp.
That snare got to be crisp and popping. Poppity pop. Like it got to be hitting. And then last but not least, make sure your melody is on point. Make sure your melody is on point because the listener want to be able to really feel the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be giving them no half-ass shit. Even if you're recording that at home or you doing it on your own at FL and you want all of us to buy your beats and stuff like that, like, go all out on your mix because that matters. And take the time. Sometimes, Vito, I want to ask you something. Do you feel like more plugins is better, or is it better to have less plugins with buses?
Well, there's no wrong way, but I would say less is more.
Less is more, right?
Yeah.
The reason why I said that is because sometimes I see other producers, they come in and they might have a beat and they have tons of plugins right on the tracks. And I'd be like, damn, why y'all not putting them on buses and setting it up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't that be like the better setup to have a lot of buses and aux tracks?
Yeah, well, it'll definitely save computer RAM, but there is no wrong way.
Yeah. If it sounds good like that, it sounds good like that.
That's what you do, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's good to know because when I see that, sometimes I correct it for them. I set up buses and I just fix it and then I get it running how I would normally like to see it,
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I'm still using your template, and I just tweaked it and changed it to my likings. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm letting y'all know I got the cheat code. I got the VitoDropThat template loaded up on my shit, but I tweaked it to how I like it and to what I'm trying to do for my sound.
Yeah.
But
every song is different.
yeah, every song is different. So, every artist is different.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah. So I was gonna ask, what's some of your favorite plugins? You already said the God Particle.
Yeah, probably a couple of Fab Filter stuff. Van Halen reverbs.
Van Halen reverb. Yeah.
Yeah. Sound Toys. Sound Toys are fire.
Sound Toys.
Yeah. Slate Digital too.
Yeah. Slate Digital. I fuck with Slate Digital heavy, and
Yeah.
then, I got a lot of UADs. I haven't upgraded none of my plugins in a while. I grabbed a few small things, but I haven't been grabbing nothing new. I really like the Neve UAD.
Yeah.
The Neve is a nice, sweet little preamp. You feel me?
Definitely.
That's the benefits of having that Apollo. I could turn anything.
You can just put that on.
I
That's
could
all
turn
you need.
anything into. I could turn the Apollo to anything, and I'm always taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
I got tons of UADs. I just be
That's
like,
what it's for.
I be catching little sales and shit, and I just
Yeah.
be, you just grabbing nation.
Build-
I don't grab nobody else's.
Build your collection.
Yeah, I don't grab nobody else's gear.
Hell
I just
yeah.
been sticking with Universal. Shout out to Universal, man. Y'all sponsor the boy, man. We up in here. Right now though, I'm using this pod track right now. I'm using a pod track 4 from Zoom, which is pretty sweet. These mics that we on right now, I like the way they sound. They're pretty dope,
Yeah.
But other than that, it's definitely a lot of raw gear out there that's dropping. How you feel about movies? How you feel about sound in movies? Like, would you be interested in getting into movies? Have you
Yeah.
ever thought about doing some work in the movies? Because I'm trying to put some things together, but I already know I could see myself doing it. So what about you?
Yeah. Sound design is crazy because there's another thing you just create from scratch,
Yeah.
pretty much, and just like literally customize to that movie or
Yeah.
what's happening in that scene.
Yeah. Like, I like the fact of doing the Foley. Like the Foley and creating it and
Exactly. You can
making all them
create
sounds and all
sound
that.
effects from literally anything.
Yeah.
Like-
That's what got me excited doing that. And I'll probably say the effects. I want to mess with the effects, with the way you could EQ the gun cock and all that. Just have it.
Yeah. The panning.
All that's hard.
The
I love
Dolby
it.
Digital.
Did y'all do that in school, the last project? Where y'all did
Yeah.
a 5.1?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we made like it was like some Dragon Ball Z cartoon shit.
That's what you did?
Yeah.
That's the one you picked?
Yeah.
or they gave
Nelson
you
was
that
my
one?
partner.
Oh, okay. Because I
And
picked...
it was like a little fight scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of... and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Shing, like all swords and shit.
So that was a lot of sound effects.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
ended up
yeah.
picking...
I wish I still had that shit. It was fresh. I remember it.
Yeah. I did. I think I still got mine somewhere. But I did Minister Society. And I did the first scene with the what you say about my mama and all that. That whole first scene. I did that scene.
Oh, okay.
And then what was raw was doing the bottle break,
Yeah,
doing the gunshots. It was raw.
exactly. Put everything
Yeah.
on timing and,
And
shit.
then the panning and all that.
yeah,
you
you
that
got
was
it.
pretty
That
dope.
it all has to make sense.
Yeah.
If you hear the bottle break to the
Yeah,
left.
yeah, that was hard. I enjoyed that. So, cause now that I'm getting into production more, and I'm on set and I'm seeing live production as it is, I'm just thinking to myself how I know I could put together the right team to create a movie. When I do my videos, I'm already in that lane where I'm borderline director.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm coming with my own treatment. Every video that you see, Lee Major and Mac video, I use the same team, but I'm doing my own treatment. Whenever I work with Face Off, I meant to say Face Off Visuals.
Yeah.
That's the homie Spoke company.
Of course.
Yeah, so whenever I work with Face Off, I come with my treatment. He helped me with, creating it and bringing it to life, but I always come with an idea, so I definitely want to get into some movies in the near future. I'm going to get Vito to get out of the shell, y'all. He going to come and get on set. Because Vito be like, I just was saying off set that Vito's like a lab rat. He always in the studio. He'd be in the studio 20 hours, and he'd just be zooted, smoking his blunt, and getting that work done, man. So, we talked about a lot, man. So tell the people, man, how they can find you one more time so that way they know all your socials and all that.
Hell yeah, Vito dropped that on everything.
On everything, Vito drop that. And you going to drop some beats for us soon, hopefully, right?
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
New music, everything.
All right, no doubt. And then whenever you got some artists you want to bring by, make sure you bring about a Major Mondays, man. We doing this every Monday. We trying to encourage the people, encourage the culture, man, the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? This hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? We love this shit. We all love this shit. So we want to push the brand, man. We want to like give people, you know, the opportunity to be able to learn new things here and there, as well as business owners. This is for business entrepreneurship. This is for entertainment. This is for self-motivation. This is for sense of pride. You know, like when you come listen to Major Mondays, you're going to feel good about yourself. That's what this is about. So, you know, I want to thank you for coming. You already know. We're going to get to the business, man. We're going to get to the bag, man. I know you got things to do. Just, you know, let the people know, you know, what's next for you before you head out.
For sure, appreciate it. You know, just working, new projects coming. Working with this artist Jay Dirty. Just that's it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, no doubt. Thanks again for coming through Major Mondays, V.
We major, nigga.